Continue.
Good morning, students. Yesterday, we are discussing the Cartesian product of two sets, and in that relation, we had given different types of example, or we had find the different types of product of sets, and we had established a rule. You can say that distributive law of multiplication over union or intersection. Now, today we start a new concept, relation. Actually, it is the chapter, relation. And before knowing the relation, it was needed to have the concept of ordered pair and Cartesian product of two sets. Now, relation, it is the actual chapter. We will discuss today what is relation. Relation in our day-to-day life, we talk about relation. No, there are several relations in our society, like father and son. Father and son. This is a relation. You can say teacher and taught. No, teacher and taught. Husband and wife. Husband and wife. And there are several relations like nation and citizen. No, there are different. These are the different types of relation. Father and son is a relation. Teacher and taught is also a relation. Husband and wife, that is also a relation. Nation and its citizen is also a relation. These are the several types of relations, and there are so many other relations also about which we day to day we came across or we talk about that relation. Okay, one thing you might have seen here, that it is a set and this is the another set. Look, father, son, teacher, taught, husband, wife, nation, citizen. Means if you write it in the form of ordered pair, no, father and son, these two are related to each other. Teacher and taught. No, teacher and taught. Husband and wife. Okay? Nation and citizen. Okay? What we have taken the concept from the society. Now, that concept I am trying to put it in the form of mathematics. Now, this relation I have written in the form of ordered pairs. No, father and son makes an ordered pair. Teacher and taught makes another ordered pair. This is ordered pair. This is ordered pair. Okay. And ordered pair means whenever a relation will occur, that will form a ordered pair, because without two elements relation cannot be defined, cannot be thought. No, father and son. And ordered pairs belongs to, if the generalized xy, it belongs to the cross product of two sets. Okay. And if we take the set of such ordered pairs, then it is a relation from A to B, and we call R. This is the ordered pair. This set is called R, which is a subset of A cross B. No, therefore, any subset of A cross B is called a relation. Now, I am taking another example. First, understand the concept. If you understand the concept, then the questions related to that concept will be very easy for you. suppose I take a set Ram, no, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan. Okay, these are the four sons of Raja Dasaratha. And I take another set. So, and in that set I take Sita, Urmila, Mandavi and Sukriti. You all know Ram is related to Sita. Everybody you know Sita is the wife of Ram. Lakshman is related to Urmila. This is also Urmila is wife of Lakshman. Mandavi is wife of Bharat and Sukriti is wife of Shatrughan. Here is the relation wife. Ram's wife Sita, Lakshman's wife Urmila. Okay. Now, if suppose this is the set A and this is the set B. Okay. Now I write A cross B. Okay. A cross B, Ram, Sita. A order pair will be formed Ram, Sita, Ram, Urmila, Ram, Urmila, Ram, Mandavi, Ram, Mandavi, Ram, Sukriti, Ram, Sukriti. It is Ram is multiplied with all those elements. Now Lakshman, Sita, Lakshman, Urmila, no, Lakshman, Mandavi, and others. Okay, this is the A cross B. Now out of this A cross B, if I make a subset of these subsets, Ram Sita, here is Ram Sita. Suppose I make a subset of A cross B, Ram Sita, somewhere will be Lakshman and Urmila. No, Lakshman and Urmila, Bharat and Mandavi. I am writing short. And Shatrughan and Sukriti. Okay. And from this set, you can see here, it is a subset of this. And it is a relation of not. See, Sita is the wife of Ram, Urmila is Lakshman of wife of Ram, Mandavi is the wife of this. There is a relation, therefore we call it R, a relation. And in this way, the definition of relation is defined in the mathematics. Now, how do we define? See here. We give the definition of relation of between two sets. So, if A and B are two non-empty sets, then every subset of A cross B is called a relation from A to B. So, it is the language and set vector form. R is the relation. What we already have discussed. It is the collection of ordered pairs XY such that XY belongs to A cross and A cross B. It is the definition of relation. Both types of languages can be used, and it is that definition will not ask, it is sure, but its concept is necessary. Now, I think relation is clear to all of you. What we talk in our day-to-day life and how that concept is introduced in the mathematics to define a special type of term, that is relation. Now see, what we know. Number first, phi is subset of every set. Therefore, phi is a relation. Therefore, phi is a relation from A to B. And this phi is called trivial relation. Trivial relation. No, it is called word relation. Word relation or null relation also. Null relation. First concept. Second number what you know? Every set is the subset of its set. Means A cross B is subset of A cross B also. Therefore, A cross B is called universal relation. Universal relation. Okay, second relation. And these two relations, third number, these two relations are collectively called trivial relations. These two relations collectively called trivial relation. No. Now we discuss the type of relation. After that we discuss the domain, codomain and range of relation. See here. Domain, codomain and range of relation. Okay. Suppose F R is a relation A to B, and there is a relation defined R from A to B. Then this set is called domain. Sorry, this is called codomain. Look, now suppose I write here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here suppose 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is related to 2. No, and 2 is related to 3. Suppose I write 1, 2 and 2, 3. It is a relation. No, then this 1, 2 for this relation is called domain, and this 2, 3 is called the range of the relation. Means the collection of first elements of the relation is called domain, and the collection of second elements or second entries of the ordered pair of the relation is called range. No, or you can define many ways. Suppose I like A cross B here. A cross B. A cross B, suppose 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Then 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. Then 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. It is the A cross B. You can say the universalization. Now suppose I take a subset from this set. Subset, suppose I take 1, 2, 2, 3 and 4, 4 suppose. This is a subset of this set. Therefore it is a relation. Now its domain of R1, what I put? The collection of first elements of the ordered pairs which form the relation. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. It is the domain of R2 and range of R1. Range of R1. Collection of second elements here 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, domain and range. Now, how we define it? See the definition. If R is a relation whose member is xy such that ordered pair xy belongs to A cross B, then domain of R equal to X such that xy belongs to R. Look, xy belongs to R. Then the first element of the members of R is called the domain, and range of R equal to Y, collection of second elements such that xy belongs to R. Okay, it is the domain and range. And codomain A to B, B is called the codomain. Okay, and in this way, up till now we have discussed what is the relation. I gave you the definition of relation and types of relation like word relation, universal relation, okay, and trivial relation, and then we discuss domain, codomain, and range of a relation. Okay, and homework, you will try to solve the problem based on this concept from exercise 2.2. Okay, try the questions, and if some questions is not solved, you ask me, I will help you. Okay, thank you very much.